What do you think can be done to improve the residents of Apex being heard? Communication. It's kind of, I know it sounds very like a trope, but I do believe it's communication. And the cadence of that communication is just as important. I mentioned earlier about how it seems that some of the feedback I would give for the town council meeting is that people don't feel like they're being heard. I've heard several times in recent meetings that the residents of Jordan Point want to be more involved in the decision making and planning of the proposed data center. That's an easy solve. It doesn't have to be that we hire 16 communications managers or personnel to do that. We can use the tools at hand to make sure that we're reaching people where they are. The second part is, let's be more available and use those channels to meet people where they are, whether that's mail, email, social media, all the things. Scheduling more listening sessions, scheduling things outside of the norm, whether that be from the town council, the mayor, and or the town staff, but making more touch points to listen to people's perspectives and opinions. What may have worked well 5 years ago may not work well today. So if you want to be heard and people are talking, you have to be available to listen. That's just basically how communication works. So I think that's one thing we can do, and not trying to overcomplicate it. It's just not, it doesn't have to be that complicated. And you start small with something that's simple and pragmatic, and you do it consistently enough. You ask for clarify. Hey, I said this. Do you have any questions? Yes, I do. Here's my question. Here's my concern. Okay, I don't have an answer now, but I'll get back to you. And actually getting back to the person. So I believe that's something that can be done. It'll take time. It'll take learning new skills, exercising new muscles, but very possible to get done soon.